There we go. Do. Okay, welcome to winter. Oh my gosh, let's shake it out. Mm-hmm. And this will help us warm up too. Ooh. Yeah, so it is officially winter here in Texas. It is San Antonio today. It says it's 43, feels like 36, which is so cold that we have no idea what to do. My dog loves it, but the rest of us do not. I wonder where, I wonder who left the door open. Yeah, we're just going to shake it out. We're going to shake it out. So my back has been hurting. Good morning. So we are going to be doing we're going to do a form to help with the back today. So keep shaking, keep jiggling, especially since it's a little colder today. The shaking and jiggling, the shaking and jiggling will help warm the body and the joints up a little bit more, which we need. It's always nice to have warm muscles before we start doing too much movement. Yeah. Ooh. Okay, good. And then let's come to our center stance, right? Feet about shoulder width apart, low back open, crown lifting, arms by the side. Breathe deeply into the lower abdomen. Good, and we're going to go into swinging arms. So letting the arms hang like noodles, like strings, just flowing and hitting the body freely as you turn that torso, keeping the spine nice and upright. Good, y'all are looking great. Good, keep going. Really extending through the top of that head, lengthening that spine while you twist. Good, and we can let that start to slow down. And we'll do some circle breaths here, right? So we inhale as our arms come up, gathering chi, exhale, coming down. Good. Okay, good. Feel like the body's nice and a little more awake here. So now we're going to go into Kuan Yin Standing, or Heaven Nature Gong. So there's a lot of like twisting and bending with the spine, but nothing sort of like too strenuous, nothing kind of like our earth digging movement from 7 elements. So let's just take a moment and let's take one hand and in it put your past, your thoughts, everything that has brought you to this point. And then take another hand and let's put our dreams, our future, everything that we're looking forward to and where we're going in it. And take a minute, and then we're going to bring them together quickly and clap as we come into this present moment, taking our thumbs and tapping against our forehead and tapping against our chest, rotating palm over palm, pressing them on the lower abdomen, waking up our 3 energetic centers, opening up our body. As we go into the first movement of Heaven Nature Gong, our hands are going to come out as we sit back, inhaling, exhaling, rowing under and coming up. And then we just repeat this movement over and over. Let me do it from the side if you haven't done it before. So I'm almost like I'm sitting back and then rowing forward. Inhaling. You can see I'm getting this like nice undulating movement with my spine. So I'm not just kind of sitting and then standing up. You see I kind of curl this under so that I get a little wave going through that spine. Good. Keep going. This movement's called boat rowing on a stream of air. We imagine ourselves being a boat, and as we push forward, we row through a stream of air, floating, gathering chi into our body from all around us. Keep going. Good. Letting everything stay nice and relaxed. Make sure you're not locking out your elbows or your shoulders. Good. Awesome. Give me 3 more. Good, and when you're finished, come back to center. And then we're going to go into our next movement. We're going to go to our side and make our C here. Let me back up a little bit so you can see my hand. Good, and then we're going to bring it down and come up to the other side. Down, come up to the other side. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. And I'm coming through this center point right here, kind of like drawing chi directly into that dantien. And let your spine turn. Yeah, good. You're turning to look at that hand. Remembering this whole form is really great for that spine. So we love those twists. Good. Yeah, you guys got this. We can start to let it get lower and lower, making the movement a little smaller. Coming to center. Good. The next movement, we're going to do it once. Let me demonstrate it twice. So our hands are going to come up to chest height like this, and then we're going to bend the elbows and bring the thumbs to that forehead, to that third eye, at the same time that we bend the knees and we lean back. We're going to hold it here for a couple seconds, and then we're going to come all the way back up and send the chi back down. This movement is called praying to heaven to show the way. If we think about heaven being yang energy, we're drawing chi up to our brain, to our third eye, to help give us clarity and guidance. And then when we come back up, we're getting upright and then sending it all the way back down. So from the side, what it looks like with a slightly wider stance is the hands come up, we inhale, we bend elbows and knees, we have here, and we hold for a few seconds as we look to the sky. And then just before we come up, we do a little dip, come all the way up, and then exhale everything down. Good. All right, let's do it all together. Ready? Inhale, hands come up, bending the elbows and the knees, arching the back, hold. Drop a little bit, coming back up, descending everything down. Good. Awesome. Good. We'll do a circle breath here very quickly. No, not very quickly, sorry. Nice and slow. Give me 3 of these. Feeling the chi open up and everything descending downwards. Good. We're going to take that wide stance again. The hands are going to come down, and our left hand is going to come up. And when it gets to our heart, it comes out as the right hand comes open above us. Yes, good. We're just going to stand here with the stance for a minute. This is this position I want you in. I'm just going to move so that I'm not so that I'm doing it in the correct position for me. And then go ahead and close your eyes. Rooting, feeling yourself standing upright and open. And that third eye, that upper dantien, that space in between the eyebrows, go ahead and then bring your attention there. We're going to do a little meditation here. This is called Kuan, gazing at the moon. So imagine there's a full moon that you're looking at. Beautiful, bright, and luminescent, and feel the chi coming off of it, the light, the energy. And connect that to your third eye. Let it start to come in through that space in the forehead, opening up. And allow it to begin to travel down that central meridian to the heart. And begin to fill that heart with that bright, luminescent, full moon energy. If you've ever been away from the city or in the country or the desert or the mountains on the night of a full moon, you realize how bright and powerful that light is. We want our hearts to take on that quality. Bright, more than enough light to see by, to guide us, and yet soft and forgiving. Let your heart expand and open. Good, and then let your top hand come down, opening up, both hands come down. Good. Good, and then we bring both hands back up into a V shape, and then we start our chi twirling above the head. So we're going to turn, and then come back to center and turn the other way. Nice and slow. Good. If this starts to hurt your arms, you can let your hands come down like this and just imagine yourself still in the full extension. So we're creating a vortex of chi swirling above the head, keeping those hands creating almost like a little cyclone of chi. Thinking about how to hold your arms up and extended while not tensing them. What does it feel like to stay open and activated, but also relaxed? Good. Keep going. You guys are doing great. All right, and then stop when you get to the right side. Take the hand behind you to the back of the head, the hand in front of you to the top of the head, and then just do what I call the model. Yeah. Bringing one hand to the lower abdomen, one hand to the heart. Good. Take a couple deep breaths as we recenter right here, feeling that connection to the dantien. Good, and our next movement, building Dan, cultivating Shin. So we're going to switch the positions of the hands. We're going to reach the bottom hand out and up and bring it to the top as that other hand rubs down the chest. Good, and let's try the other side. Good, you want these hands to start and stop at the same time. You guys are all really, really good at this. It can take a minute, right, because one hand is traveling much faster. Like the one reaching out has this much longer arc to go through versus the one on the chest, which just has a small line. Keep going. I'm officially warm. Yay. Good, so this is really nourishing. We're thinking of kind of scooping out and drawing chi into that nice open heart and descending that chi down to the lower dantien, right? Good, we're going to add the second part of this movement. where the hand that reaches out, we kind of scoop across our body. Good. So imagine that hand that comes out ends up coming across the midline. Yes, perfect. Yeah, good. Yeah. So that just helps us gather a little bit more chi, and we're pulling it in. Take a minute if you haven't, and you have the movement down, go ahead and close your eyes. And just feel the nourishing wonderfulness of this movement. Feeling all that chi coming into the heart and the abdomen, nourishing all of the organs in our chest, the liver, the spleen, the intestines. Everything feels good. Good. Let both hands come to that lower abdomen. Coming back to our center stance, a slight micro bend in the knee, the back, the low back open, long. The crown of the head pulling up, the neck extended, feeling that spine being pulled in two directions. Feel how different it feels now, nice and awake and warm and full of chi. And then come back to that central meridian. Imagine that point on the very top of your head. It's called Bai Hui. It's always open. And we think about that point connecting to our dantien in the middle of our body. We feel it open. We feel all the chi coming through and descending down. The heart is open, but the chi flows down into our dantien, into our root, keeping us calm and centered, strong, healthy. Good. Let's end with one circle breath. Really take your time with this. Feel everything open. Feel everything descending down. Good. And as we end our practice today, we think about the most important movement in Qigong is the first step we take when we're finished. How can we take this feeling of calm centeredness with us throughout the day, keeping our energy rooted, keeping ourselves moving from a place of strength and decisive power? Thank you guys so much for coming today. We are going to have a little bit of an exposition on Qi and hang out. So feel free to stick around. Otherwise, I will see you all very, very soon. Okay, bye.